Okay, it appears my voice acting team has decided to jump in on the action of asking questions. This one's by Steph, who plays literally day on Twitch. Who do you voice and body act as besides Night, Sun, Dark Sun, Ruin, and Nectar? Rest in peace. Really? You're gonna ask me this? Alright. I also body act as Nightmare, and I voice act as Golden Freddy, as well as body acting as him, and even Phantom Freddy, which are non-canon versions. I also body act as Freddy Fazbear for my son, Harry. He sometimes doesn't have his body tracker on, so sometimes he'll ask me to body track, and I'm like, yeah, sure. But sometimes he'll just go on full on the computer-wise. I also voice act as the Fredbear, or just, body act as other characters, such as Grim Foxy, or my own character, Brim Foxy. I don't even voice act him. I have someone else who voice acts him. So, yeah. Next question is from Jazz. As I heard, you love the song Love Killer by Darren. Tell the story. Oh, okay, you cheeky. I've told the story multiple times, but okay. I told it on Twitch, but now I can say it on here. So, when I was a wee lad, and my dad had, I think, a PS1 or a PS2 back then, I first heard of the song Love Killer by Darren, and he would put it on multiple times because he loved the song, and it made me love the song too. And over the years, I kept on playing it myself. Well, after, my dad stopped having the PS1 or PS2, don't know which one it was. And then, when I turned 13 and had my first phone, I would play the song over and over and over again. And with my multiple channels, I kept on playing it. And then in high school, there was this competition for karaoke. So, I joined it. And I was like, I must sing to it. I don't care how embarrassing my singing is. I have practiced this multiple times. There was no karaoke version, I just sang it from the lyrics. And, mind you, I won first place. Like, I tied first place with another student because I went all out on it. And I thought, okay, I'm not going to win this. I'll just join it for the sake of it because I love singing. The next day, I walk into form class, and my teacher, who was female by the time, told me, I just wanted to let you know, you tied first place for Wall in the karaoke competition. I was like, what? First place? For our form group? What? But, yeah. And nowadays, I just either lip sync it or actually full on, dance to it or something like that. It's an amazing song. So if anyone wants to listen to it or sing to it, go ahead. Just make sure, if you are going to do a cover of the song, to credit Darren. Okay, he's an amazing singer. I might have had a crush on him because of the singing voice, but it was years back. And yeah, I still listen to it and sing to it multiple times with my main channel. But yeah. Okay, next question. Are you fucking serious? Hey, son. Okay. Any new FNAF figures you've got? You kind of mentioned them on Twitch before. I did. I kind of did. I have Bryn Foxy's brother, Grim Foxy, and I have Circus Foxy. And mind you, I class him as Jake because of the up balloon. There's multiple characters in FNAF universe. I class it as Jake because he's happy. Now, if it was per se balloon, no, this is Balloon Foxy. My bad. Circus Foxy is the clown one, which has the sad balloon, which could be Andrew, but you never know because some characters are different. But yeah, I have Grim Foxy and Balloon Foxy. They were gifts to me on Christmas of 2025 last year. But yeah, and I still will class Grim Foxy as, Grim Foxy's brother. But because in my universe Grim Foxy's dead, he's actually not dead. He's stuck in a game, which is, the Dreadbear DLC, and if you die, you have to turn around and you see Grim Foxy. Or if you don't see him immediately and you don't want to turn around, you gotta turn around because there's a scrape on the wall behind you, and that's where you turn around. I did that before, and Grim Foxy was there, and I was like, oh, Grim Foxy, only you were out of the game to see your brother, because Grim Foxy misses you. They're both literally blind. They can hear you, they can sense you, their fire can hurt you. Not Brim's. Brim's is a colder version, and it won't hurt anyone, not even his caretaker, because he knows how to calm down his flames. Unlike his brother Grim Foxy, his temper tantrums are not really good at being controlled. I mean, they can be if it's in game, but because of the corn maze in, the game, I made a little maze on my game before, my parkour game. I spent a lot of time making it, and then I finished it before everyone else. And, I didn't finish it before everyone else. Some people weren't even finished, so yeah. I probably did finish before everyone else. It's on an old channel of mine, which is Ben Petty Games or something like that. Well, don't really call me Ben or my birth name. It's just that those are dead names to me now, and I will understand why people were like, hey Ben. Turned out it was a different Ben in school, and they were like, you were right, and I was like, yeah, but then they were like, we were talking to a different Ben, this Ben, and I was like, oh, my bad, that's how I thought I was having friends. No. Young me, if only you knew that they were talking to another Ben. They would walk to you thinking, oh yeah, we're going to speak to you. No. They're talking to a different Ben. But yeah, I go by Fyro. Or on this channel, Toya Huntington. So yeah. Anyways, yes, Brim Foxy and Balloon Foxy are two new figures I had for Christmas, and they're on my wardrobe as we speak. Which wardrobe? I'm at literally my parents' house. I'm not in the recording studio, but I might go back there because I've got a lot of questions to finish. I was told you can go and record on your phone at your parents' house, but mind you, you come back to do your test. And I'm like, great, I've only done 100 out of 200 so far. Since the last time you saw me saying how many questions I did, I was at 2 questions, and then I went up to 5, and then 50. Now I'm halfway there. I got 100 questions left, and mind you, I'm not allowed to re-look at YouTube channels called The Sun and Moon Show, Eclipse and Saturn Show, and everything else. I am supposed to remember stuff off my mind, and I have not been watching the latest episodes yet, or any gameplay. So, there are some questions about, what did Saturn and Venus play together? It was a game where you have to find your owner as 2 different dogs or just one dog. It's a multiplayer game, and Saturn and Venus played it. Or, as I should say, Kinda Bunny and Azriel Jester played. They're both amazing people in the voice acting team of theirs. So, yeah. And I like to call Azriel Jester Azzy, because it's a default in my mind to say Azzy. And, yeah. I do kind of see them as my sibling, but I can't really call them my sibling yet. As in, stuff. But, yeah. Again, I'm going off topic. Green Foxy and Balloon Foxy are the 2 figures I had for Christmas of last year. Anyways, hope everyone has a good day. And I hope to see you all next time. Bye-bye!